Are you looking to expand your real estate investment portfolio and don't know where to find the leverage? We're joined here with Brenton, our preferred lender at 5 Star Mortgage, and we're gonna deep dive into the numbers with you. Hi, I'm Shawna with the Thomas Group with Real Brokers, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtor. Brenton is our preferred lender at the Thomas Group, not just because he has great rates, but he has many years of experience in the mortgage industry. And I wanted to bring you here today because I think there's a lot of misconceptions about rates, especially for investors. So we're really gonna break down the numbers with you. So Brenton, I'm gonna ask you a few questions that I get a lot and you can help us explain. Do I need 30% down for an investment property?
No, so actually the good news is, as far as an investment property is concerned, is we only need 15% down. The rate is gonna suffer a little bit. Obviously, the bigger the down payment, sometimes the better the rate and the more options are available to you. But if you're just getting into investing, 15% down is probably the best way to go.
Oh, great. So let's say I don't have a lot for a down payment. What are my options?
My favorite strategy for investing, especially for young individuals, is maybe to buy your first house as a primary as long as you live in Las Vegas. You're only required to live there for 12 months. And those down payments only are 3.5%, or 5%. You can live in your property for a year. After that year, you can put some tenants in the property, maybe take some cash out of your primary to buy your next home.
And as realtors, we can also negotiate closing costs, having the seller pay for it so you don't have to bring that much to the table when you close. I think being in Vegas, I get this question a lot. What if I work in a service industry job where most of my income comes in tips or commission? How do I make myself a more desirable loan candidate?
So if you are working mostly off of commission, we can do 1099 programs where, as for yourself, realtors, right? Everybody likes to write off their expenses. But we only just take your 2 years of your 1099 and we use that for qualifying. If you're a cash basis, tips or maybe into the nightlife industry a little bit, we can use your regular cash deposits actually as income verification. So just a quick tip for you guys, anybody out there in the industry, if you're making a lot of cash, let's just make deposits into your bank on, every week or every 2-week basis, just pretty regularly, and we can use that to determine income for a loan.
And just so we know, it's best to stick with a W-2 or a W-9 for 2 years minimum, correct?
That's correct, yes. You can have a W-2 income for 2 years. If you do start a new job, a lot of people don't know this, as long as you're a salary employee, we can use that income right away.
So right now with rates where they are, what kind of tips and advice do you have for a beginner real estate investor?
Yeah, so my biggest tips and advice is just to get in when you can. If that's today, awesome. If that's next year, great. A lot of first-time investors are more so not looking to cash flow like crazy at the moment. And the reason is they just want to take advantage of the appreciation over the next 3 years, as well as the tax benefits that coming with investing with real estate.
Yes, and especially the tax write-offs you can when you do have investment property.
Definitely, and that just offsets your W-2 income and definitely helps you with your tax bill.
So Brenton, let's say I found a single-family home for $325,000. Property taxes generally for that price range is $1,200 a year, and your monthly HOA is $100 a month. Can we really break down what your monthly mortgage payment is?
Yeah, so this would be based on a FICO of around 720. Your principal and interest payment would be about $1,683. And then with your property taxes, your homeowner's insurance, and the HOA, you're looking at about $1,963 a month. So I think that the best thing that you could do is just maybe buy and hold for first-time investors. Take advantage of the appreciation that you're going to get over the next 3 years, and then refinance that to where it's cash flowing pretty great within the next 1 to 2 years.
If you're a beginner real estate investor, I highly recommend finding a great team to work with, and that includes a realtor, a lender, and I highly recommend an accountant. And as your real estate portfolio grows, they can really understand your portfolio, help you leverage your assets, and make sure you don't have any lazy money sitting in your account. So something I've been seeing a lot is a lot of foreign nationals reaching out to me because with F1 and Super Bowl, I think there's been so many eyes on Las Vegas. Brenton, can you kind of tell us what the loan options are for a foreign national?
Yeah, so the best loan program that we have is called the DSCR loan. It's a debt service coverage ratio. So before, what they wanted is they wanted your mortgage payment to be at least $1 less than the comps in the neighborhood as far as rentals are concerned. But a couple of our lenders now are pivoting, where they only require 30 to 35% down, and the comps in the neighborhood do not matter. So you have a no credit score, as long as you have the funds to make it happen, then we're willing to do it for you.
Oh, great. So if you're interested in learning more about investing in Las Vegas, feel free to reach out to us at thethomasgrouplv.com. All our information is down below, and we're gonna make sure to put Brenton's information down below too if you have any lender questions. My name is Shawna, I'm your investor specialist, and I'm extension 9, so I'll see you in our next video.